The time has come to upgrade even more units into amazing characters. And what we're going to do in today's episode is we're going to take these two Wobblers and we're going to upgrade them into Star-Lord and Gamora. Stick around. First things first, we're going to do Gamora, and this should be interesting because she's green from head to foot. So we need to find the usual suspects, the usual ways to make our units green and to change their skin color. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to change it to, it's a very bright green. It's a very bright and potent green. This is how we're going to start, just like this, and making our Gamora green, as well as the balaclava for the face. Balaclava for the face, making that the correct shade of green as well, like that. And then from there, the hands, we're going to do the Will Nye the Science Guy gloves to do the colored green hands. There we go. Now she's gonna be wearing boots, so you don't have to cover the feet. The feet is fine. And we'll start from the boots. Actually, the boots are a very tight leather boot. Now we are wearing the skin suit, which makes this a little bit more difficult because I would grab like the vigilante boots or the spooky shoes, but then we have some clipping. And the clipping is how the vampire boots work. I thought they would clip, but they don't. And those are a beautiful black leather, fantastic. And now she has black going up her leg onto her hips, as well as a belt, and the belt usually holds onto the guns. So you need a great pair of pants that do that and give you that. They're a little skin tight. Okay, actually, let's be real, guys, they're really skin tight, but they have like different layers to them, as well as some leather and a belt, and they can't clip through the other pants, which is a huge problem, as you can clearly see. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to pull off a pair of pants that are tight enough, but also don't clip through our fake pants, our fake skin? Honestly, this might require a combo of pants to pull off, which could be a bit of a problem. Like, for example, here are some pants, right? But they clip over the boots too. Not what you want. Those aren't too bad. They have these little bracer things or these little leg things like that. That's not too bad. You get your boot, you've got your pant, you got some really weird clipping in the front. I wonder if we could fix that with another, like a shorter, much shorter pair of pants that will clip nicely. I think I have shorts in this game. None of these, not the diaper. For the love of everything wonderful, not the diaper, and not these as well. I thought there was like a pair of short shorts. No, they clip brutally, which is the worst. Okay, let's come back to the pants in a second. Let's grab the torso for the belts, because she's wearing actually a gun belt. She has guns on her hips from time to time. So if I go like this, actually, that does a good job of covering things up. Let's go with the gun belt, double gun belt. Take this brown leather, color it black, and that fixes a lot of the problem. There's a little bit of green down there that we gotta fix. Not too shabby, guys. Now, often she's wearing a strapless, sleeveless, strappy kind of shirt or clothing piece. And there are pieces like that in the game. In the Dynasty section specifically, there is, if I can just find it, the Dynasty vest. So you could start here, but not quite. I mean, it clearly exposes way too much on the chest. Oh, but she is wearing, a lot of these pictures, Gamora is wearing some open jackets kind of deal. And we have stuff like that here in the game. If I can just find the perfect example, it's here. This one, the farmer's coat, is your open kind of jacket, which is really nice. And this is a very dark leathery kind of brown going on there, right? And again, the dark leather brown, and the buckle can be white, kind of a light gray buckle like that. Fantastic. Again, the clipping problem, which is a problem, and this is not looking terribly too much like Gamora right now, but we're going to actually add some hair and give you that Gamora very long hair. So type in the word hair, go from there, and try and find Gamora's hairstyle. This one isn't bad if you take it and color it that purpley red. And if I can get like a transitioning purple red, that'd be fantastic. But I don't think that really exists. You can't really transition the hair colors into this game like that. It doesn't quite work. Let's scroll up a little bit more and double check the hair. Banshee hair, no, it's not quite Gamora. It's very billowy and soft and straight. So that Renaissance hair may be the closest we have to a Gamora hair here in this game. So we go with this, and we're gonna make it, it's a purpley red. So if I do a dark purple, it kind of makes the most sense. Again, clipping is just my nightmare right now. Now she's wearing a black leather looking shirt piece as well as a white undershirt piece. Can I pull both of those off? That's really tough, especially because again, we've got the fake skin going on, and the fake skin is so thick, it's not skin tight. That's not bad, but it needs to be the white. Actually, it's a low cut white that goes all the way down to the bottom. Let's go over here to the Wild West section and look in here. It needs to be a low cut shirt, not super low cut, but low cut enough of a shirt. This is the right shape. I like the pirate shirt. If I can combine it with another shirt, but the pirate shirt clips brutally through this one. We're just not allowed to have any luck, guys. It's the worst. This farmer shirt can do as the tight black leather undershirt. I can clipping. Oh my goodness, the clipping. Oh my goodness, the clipping. We're just not allowed to have nice things, guys. I'm trying to find you the perfect shirt, and if I can't find the perfect shirt, so be it, but I'm at least going to try. This one doesn't seem to clip the worst. Not bad. There's the black undershirt, fantastic. This midriff section is supposed to be white. She's wearing a white undershirt in a lot of these shots. How am I going to pull that part off? That is the big question. I'm not liking the white undershirt. It's not working for me because hers is low cut, kind of like that. It's actually the right kind of cut. It's this midriff section that we need to do, and we can't seem to do. But other than that, everything else is right on there, though. Gamora's hair at the tips is more red. So you know what? Let's recolor the hair. Oh, I just removed the hair. Sorry, Gamora. I get your hair back. And you know what? I really like this sword for Gamora. If I look at the pictures, her sword is also kind of jagged here at the tips. So that's actually really good. Can I change the colors? I can. Fantastic. Let's make this the same kind of silver and make this a much lighter silver. And maybe make this a bit of a darker silver. Fantastic. On point with the Gamora sword. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the visual appearance of our Gamora. Comment down below, give us a score out of 10. We're going to give her stats, and then we're going to move on to Star-Lord himself. Stats-wise, she's an Avenger-style level hero, so we're going to go with 70,000 HP. Size is fine, weight is fine, movement speed, make her a little bit faster. She can run fairly well. Attack speed increase that a little bit, and then damage increase that a fair amount, because again, Avenger-level power. She needs to be comparable to her other Avengers. In terms of attacks, Gamora is a trained assassin. She does have cybernetic abilities. Remember the very first Guardians? She's leaping across balconies and stuff like that, and she's very agile. So we're gonna give her the super jump to represent that leap. And she has a lot of HP because she was able to survive in space for a fair amount of time. Other than that, we'll do a teacher's parry, so she's very adept at using her sword and tights. On top of that, we'll give her a jester kick. We will also give her some dodge related abilities. We'll do the jester dodge since she's in tight fighting like that. And that is everything in special powers for Gamora. She fights with the sword up close and personal. Take a lovely picture of our Gamora, and now we'll move on to Star-Lord. Now, Star-Lord is going to be a ton of fun. It's getting the helmet part right, which is going to be integral. And there's the boxing helm. For me, is the good basis to do this. Take the boxing helm. We're going to take it. We're going to color it the proper kind of gray, which is more like this one. And then from there, I'm thinking the war goggle eyes. For the eyes, war goggles. I'm thinking these ones, take them, color them the red, which is Star-Lord's goggle kind of like specifics. But the inside of this helmet is more of a brown, a very interesting kind of brown. So we take these and we color them a light brown, which may seem counterintuitive. They're almost gold, they're so light. And then this part here as well, take this and color this a light brown. And then the middle part is actually more like a face kind of grill covering, and that's silver. How we're gonna make that middle part silver is going to be a challenge for me. Oh wait, never mind. The first thing I saw was the ninja cowl, and we're gonna take this and color this the little bit of a lighter silver like that. There we go. That's not too shabby at all. I love it when a plan comes together. Now, Star-Lord has his hair coming up the top of this thing, which doesn't make sense, especially if it's supposed to like be good for outer space. But his hair's out? I don't know. So that's me. It's space stuff. Let's go to the hair section and try and find some Star-Lord hair. Try to find some Star-Lord hair. It kind of sticks out above a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Trying to find the right kind. Yeah, that's Star-Lord hair. Oh no, it's not curly. It's floppy out the top. Floppy out the top. Gotta do floppy out the top. Let's just zoom in here and maybe do something like this. And looking for the floppy out the top. This is going to be a bit of a challenge because you don't want it clipping off the sides. So you need, I mean, that's not that, but if it was just a bit hair, the dad hair needs to be a bit, oh, that's pretty good. That one's pretty good. This one is not bad. That's really good. Take that, color it the chestnut brown. Boom, there's his hair. sticking off the top of his helmet. That's really good. I'm not gonna complain about that in the slightest. So now he's a regular person, but he's wearing a tight red leather jacket and reddish brown and then darker brown pants and then some black shoes and dual blasters. Let's pull that off. Try and start with the jacket. How do we do a leather jacket? This seems to be something like in the tab G section. Leather jacket. Hoodie doesn't quite pull off the leather jacket kind of feel. Neither does the vest. Neither does any of these articles of clothing really even remotely close. Like the tracksuit is close. If we were to take this and do it, I guess that's the brown we're gonna do. And take all these elements and I color them the same brown. That's not bad. I mean, again, looking through the leather jacket, it's a bit more red than that. Maybe we should go with the darker red. I don't see anything else that could remotely kind of represent a leather jacket here in this kind of dealio. I'm not seeing it. Nope, this is it. This is the answer. Nothing else represents a jacket. Now his Star-Lord's is more red than brown. So do we go with, I don't want to go team color. I want to go with a red, but it has to be like the darkest, I guess the darkest dark red you can find. With zipper, zipper's fine, but the symbol I don't like. The symbol and the stripes need to go. So take that dark red, hide the stripe and the symbols, and the zipper can be probably a more normal zipper color, which is like dark gray. There we go. That's the closest we can get to the Star-Lord jacket. Now the pants are brown leather pants. Do we have some toit brown leather pants with buckle? Like, not bad. Just trying to find, I guess it's the brown leather with some shin guards. He's wearing shin guards. Oh, maybe we can tie that into his boots. Interesting. Okay. La 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 la. Brown leather pants. None of these really look like leather pants. Right? They all just look like pants, right? So we're just gonna grab a random pair tab G pants. Fantastic, and they are a dark brown like that. He's not having any gloves, no gloves on his hands and on his feet. He's rocking some shin guards, which I didn't actually notice. They're almost wooden, almost made out of wood. Looking at the images, which for me is a little bit shocking. So if we go into the boots. We go up to the no, Dynasty has wooden shin guards. Like, these aren't bad, they're too thick, they're too bulky. Those are good, but they're knee pads. There's no knee pads on this shin guard. They're just shin guards. But I think the Dynasty section had these and these. Spooky knees, those aren't on the spooky section, not the Dynasty section. Japanese shin guards. These actually look really close. They look really close. So if you go like this, we take the color and make this the wood, dark wooden brown, and then these parts are actually black. It's black metal bits holding on the dark wooden brown shin guards. That's really close. And the brown's a little bit lighter than the pants. So if I go a shade lighter, that's really good. That's really, really good. Add on some black shoes and the clothing for Star-Lord is pretty much done. Where are the, there's some big old holiday shoes. No, those aren't right. Those aren't right. I think it's Wild West boots. Are we going there? Our usual Wild West shoes kind of deal? Yep, they're running shoes. So black, like that. And now he needs his gun to complete his visual look. He's rocking these guns that have like, which seems to be two chambers for the laser should have a top and a bottom chamber. Is there a gun even remotely close to looking like that in this game? I don't think there is. There is no gun that remotely looks like a gun that has two barrels on it, two chambers, or two barrels with the bullets come out of. So the MPK-5 to me is the closest, or the Tech 9. What do you think? MPK-5, Tech 9, MPK-5, Tech 9. Neither are close. I'm just gonna do a double check. I'm gonna do another pass on the handguns in here. Uzi, no. The handguns, no. The Beretta, I'm not really sold on either of these because his gun is much smaller. It's a very compact gun. And none of these machine gun type deals are compact enough. The Luger, thinking the MPK-5? The MPK-5? Where's the Tech 9? I want to say it one more time. One more time with the Mac 10. MPK-5. I just like how it looks. It looks futuristically enough, and there's enough going on with the gun. It looks good, and the gun colors are perfectly fine. Like, his guns are just like normal guns. These are normal gun colors. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the finished product of our Star-Lord. Comment down below. Give us a score out of 10. Tell us how you think about our amazing Star-Lord. Now for stats, we'll give him the same amount of stats, or a little bit more stats than Gamora, because I feel like it. Unit weight's fine, movement speed is fine. He does have a jetpack. Do we give him a hover? We'll think about that a little bit. Attack speed increased by 10, and damage increased by 100. There we go. Weapons, these are fine. They're shooting laser blasts. They're not shooting bullets, they're shooting laser blasts. So we need to decide how we're going to do the laser blast in this game. Wizard spell makes them spin and stuff. I don't like that as a concept. Heal, it's a very weird long beam that stays there for forever. I'm not too fond of that. Chakrams are the little discs. Not quite. Necromancer skulls, no, not quite right either. Dark peasant, if I can change the color of it, that'd be amazing. What does that look like? Hold on, what does this look like? A quick little dark peasant test. Dark peasant. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What does this look like in practice? It shoots out black blasts. I mean, it's kind of right in the shape, but it's not right in the color. If there's not another option, we'll go with that one, but I'm hoping to find another option. Could shoot Candlefire, which would be interesting. Actually, Candlefire is not bad. Also could shoot Crescents, which is the correct color and the correct kind of like impact, right? Could fire out Crescents, my goodness. Is Crescents the correct answer? Candlefire is the wrong color. Zeus's lightning bolts makes a little bit of sense. Actually, makes a lot of sense, to be honest. You know what? I think Crescents makes the most sense. We should maybe decrease the attack speed because it came out pretty quick. We'll decrease it by 5. Boom! Take a picture. We're going to name him Crow-Star-Lord. Take a picture of our lovely Star-Lord. Looking like that. Fantastic. And I think we should take our 2 units for a spin. Taking a look at our Gamora and our Star-Lord, they are looking really, really good. I like their appearance, and we're adding in Groot and Rocket as well, just why not. And they're gonna be fighting the first Avengers they happen to meet, which were Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Iron Man. Let's see who wins this lovely fight. Gamora leaping in. The crescents coming off that gun might be a bit too much. We need to change the gun because it fires way too crazily. There's Doctor Strange being skewered by Groot's ability. That's right, Groot that uses the skewer ability. Groot and Rocket versus Spider-Man. A little bit awkward. There is Star-Lord firing that gun again. I think we used the wrong gun. More of a single shot gun than a multi-shot gun. Gamora is trying to fight Iron Man, not too successfully. Gamora able to try and get close. Iron Man being able to fly is a bit of a problem. Spider-Man is running away from Groot and Star-Lord. No, he's got Groot. He's pulling in Groot and Rocket. Probably not a good idea to get close to Groot and especially close to Rocket. There are the crescents coming out of Star-Lord's guns. Not too shabby. And we're missing somebody. Doctor Strange is down. Gamora continuing trying to go to town on Iron Man, having a hard time landing a blow. No, red victory. Iron Man is defeated. I think Star-Lord did all the work with a gun that is a little bit too OP.